Yae Miko, we're gonna go and hang out with you today. We're gonna find out what you're all about. So let's go spend the day with Yae Miko. Mysterious urban legend. You plan to visit the Yae publishing house, but after arriving in Hanamizaka, you find that it is more lively than usual here. Let's go see Yae.
We haven't been to the Yae publishing house in a while. Paimon wonders if they have any new books in. The one we read with A that time was pretty cool.
That one was pretty cool, Paimon. I agree.
Come on, this is a no-brainer, man. There's only one thing worth wishing for, and that is a ton of Mora.
What?
But the exam's next week. If I fail again, I'm seriously done for. I'm better off wishing that my exam goes smoothly.
What kind of exam is it? Is it physics? Because I would fail too.
It's just an exam. Trust me, there's no problem you can't solve by throwing Mora at it. If it doesn't work, then just keep throwing till it does.
What are they arguing about?
I have no idea.
Quite a spirited debate.
They're throwing money around.
Huh? Really? You guys don't know?
No. Tell us, Takatoshi.
You need but stand on this land at midnight, lower your head and recite a special incantation, then your wish will come true.
What does that even mean?
Looks like you guys really aren't in the loop. This, my friends, is the next big thing. A highly effective wish ritual guaranteed to make your wishes come true.
A wish ritual? That actually works?
If it does work, why don't we throw some money and Traveler can wish to just to see his sister and get out of this place? That would be the easy route. That does not sound credible at all.
Right? Even Paimon knows that's just not how the world works.
I didn't believe it at first either, but that changed when it worked for someone I know.
Who's that? What did they do? What did they want?
It's this guy called Kunihiko. He's practically always been unemployed, wastes his days away, and he owes a lot of money. Like a lot, but get this. I don't see him for a few days, and suddenly I find him dressed to the nines and feasting at a high-class restaurant.
Maybe he robbed a bank.
I heard it directly from him. He used this wishing ritual, and the next day he woke up to find his whole bed filled high with Mora.
Like hiding money on under the mattress?
His whole bed was filled with... Wow!
Now you got Paimon excited. Paimon, calm down. You're so excited, you can barely get the words out.
Of course, I'm sure the part about waking up lying on a bed of Mora is a bit of an exaggeration. Whether you believe it or not, it's not exactly a difficult ritual. It can't hurt to give it a try, right?
I mean, it can't hurt. No, you're not wrong.
If you're still feeling skeptical, just ask around. There are a lot of very compelling stories going around these days.
Really? Well, come on! Let's go ask around right now, shall we?
Paimon, why are you in such a hurry? You want to find out if this is true so you could just get all the Mora in the world. Why the sudden urgency?
Well, if it really is true, then just think of all the Mora Paimon could... Oh, and you'd finally be reunited with your twin too. Let's go!
See, she had the same thought I did. The Great Narukami Offering. All right, let's get going.
On closer inspection, it seems like there really are a lot of people talking about this kind of stuff. Hey, see those two? Paimon remembers them from the Yae publishing house. One's an editor and the other's an author.
Okay, let's go talk with them.
Grasp the thought in mind, clear like the light of the moon. As close as kin with you. No, thou. Wait, thee? Hear my summons, right?
You better get it right. You better get the words right, or you might turn into a frog.
No, it's not hear my summons, it's heed my summons. Heed. You're never going to get it down at this rate.
Hey, what are you guys up to?
Whoa! Sheesh, you scared me. Okay. Where did I leave off with the incantation again?
Why are you so jumpy, bro? It's just a floating fairy. It's just a floating Paimon. I mean, I get it.
Incantation? Are you guys trying out this new wishing ritual stuff too?
Junkichi is trying it out, to be specific. He's hit a bit of a creativity block recently, so I'm helping him make a wish so that he can move past it.
I didn't think you guys would believe in this kind of thing.
I mean, I obviously don't. But Junkichi never listens to an outside opinion, so all I can do is go along with it.
Mr. Shigeru, can you please be a little more accommodating? This is extremely important to me.
Oh my God, Junkichi, calm down.
People have had all kinds of wishes come true. Become more attractive, get rich quick, ace their studies. I'm just a poor, struggling writer looking to get over a creative hurdle. Is that so much to ask?
Okay, so he wants to be a famous writer. I guess he wants a best-selling book.
Anyway, I just know this is going to work. I have a gut feeling about it.
Didn't you say the same thing when you went to make your wish at the Grand Narukami Shrine? Oh, I just know this is gonna work. I have a gut feeling about it.
Has it worked yet?
The Omamori from the shrine take too long to have any effect on your luck. All right, enough of that. Help me get this incantation down. My new book depends on it.
Look, to be completely honest, I think you need to sit down and have a good think about what kind of story you want to write. Where's all that self-confidence you had when you first started out? Look at you now, trying dubious methods from any old light novel.
I mean, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Wait. What? This wishing ritual comes from a light novel?
Yep, it's from the one called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits.
Is it published by Yae Publishing House?
No, it's most likely a self-published title. It just appeared out of nowhere and took Inazuma by storm.
Bestseller, instant bestseller. So basically, somebody wrote up these fake incantations. It's kind of like what's the word I'm looking for? Like is it the Mandela effect or whatever it's called, where you kind of like you believe in something so much that it actually feels like it's happening or whatever. What is that called?
As a fellow writer, I'll refrain from passing comment on how well the story is written, but everyone is saying the wishing incantations it contains are the real deal.
Sure.
Look, Junkichi, yes, everyone's saying it's real, it works, but that's only half the story. I've also heard lots of people saying that everyone who's had their wish granted using this method starts behaving strangely.
Do they turn into zombies? Hilly churls.
What's so surprising about that? They're probably just giddy with joy at having their wish come true.
This is starting to sound a little suspicious.
It is a little bit, Paimon.
Why don't we go to the Grand Narukami Shrine and ask Yae Miko about it?
Yeah, let's go talk with Yae.
She's the expert when it comes to both light novels and the supernatural.
Yes, love Yae Miko. What's going on up here?
Miko, great, you're here.
Hi, love your hair. How are you feeling today?
Well, hello there, young ones. What brings you to the shrine? It just so happens that I have a wonderful novel here. I highly recommend it.
Wait, did Yae Miko write the novel that people are talking about? That's what's going on. Yae Miko wrote it. We'd like your expert input on something.
Oh? Well, what did you want to ask?
Who wrote the weird book that's going around town?
Well, we were just, actually, you look kind of busy. Is this a bad time?
What is this guy over here doing?
No, not at all. It's nothing major.
Lady Guji, what do you mean, nothing major? I'm begging you, you've got to help me save my brother.
What's happened? What is going on? What's up with him?
It really is nothing major. I stand by that. Oh, but since you're so curious, let's have him relate the story one more time, just for you.
All right, tell me, dude, what's going on with your brother?
You two seem to have a good relationship with Guji-ai. Please, put in a good word for me. You have to convince her to help my brother.
I'll try, but tell me, what's going on?
Here's what happened. My name is Kato Yohei, and my brother is Kato Shingo. All he's ever wanted is to become a swordmaster, so he once asked Sensei Domon of the Meikyo Shisui art to take him on as a disciple.
Okay.
Domon turned him away, took one look at him and said he didn't have what it takes to train in the art of the sword. But my brother wasn't about to resign himself to defeat. He trained every day as hard as he could, and finally proved himself by defeating one of Domon's best disciples in a duel recently.
Okay, go on.
But since his victory, he's been acting extremely strange. It's like he's become a completely different person. The doctors can't find anything wrong with him, so I'm betting it must be the work of an evil spirit. That's why I'm here, begging for Guji-ai's help.
All right, so your brother wanted to become like a swordsmith. Is that what you said? I think that's what you said. And then defeated the guy's disciple in a duel, like I guess murdered him, and then he's become weird and you think he's possessed. I think I got it. I need more coffee.
There really aren't as many evil spirits lurking around as you seem to think. Your brother achieved the goal he'd been striving toward for as long as he can remember, and now it's gone. It's only natural that he feels a little empty and lost while he's trying to find a new direction.
Okay.
If it were me, I'd just leave him be for a couple of days. He'll recover on his own soon enough.
I'm sure he'll be fine.
No, Lady Guji. If you saw him for yourself, you'd know. I guarantee you, he's not acting like someone who feels empty and lost.
Well, what is he doing? Is he like trying to attack people? Did he turn into a cannibal? Like, what is happening? Is he eating dog poop? Like...
Oh, all right. Then tell me, when did your brother spar with Domon's disciple?
About 5 days ago.
5 days ago?
5 days ago, you say?
What happened 5 days ago?
Yes, Lady Guji. That's a long time for him to be acting up like this. I'm really worried about him. Our greatest wish is to one day found our own school, just like Domon. We can't jeopardize that dream now.
Wait a minute, now I'm a little confused. Are you here to save your brother, or are you here to make your dreams of founding a martial arts school come true?
Ooh, Yae Miko calling the dude out.
Well, they're kinda two sides of the same coin, aren't they?
No, they're not. You're just in this for yourself. I don't think you really want to help your brother.
Whatever. Let me ask you this. Have you heard of any interesting new rumors lately? If so, I'd love to hear about them.
Yeah, rumors? We like rumors.
What? Rumors? I haven't heard anything.
Oh dear. Well, that's too bad.
I think he's lying.
Lady Guji, please stop changing the subject. This is someone's life we're talking about here. Please, you've gotta help me.
I wouldn't be like trying to get on Yae Miko's bad side there, dude. Okay? Her eyes will turn all pink and she will murder you in an instant.
Miko, he seems really desperate. His thing with his brother sounds really bad. Come on, you should help him.
He looks pitiful.
Okay, fine. Then it's decided.
Yay, Miko! So you're gonna help him?
She's gonna be like, nope.
Kato, whatever your name was. These two guests are trusted acquaintances of mine, and in fact, they are experts in resolving all manner of strange and supernatural phenomena. Exorcisms and that sort of thing are all in a day's work for them.
Yeah! Wait a sec!
Paimon, we can do it. It'll be okay. We can go check on him. I want to see what's going on.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that hesitation that I detect in your voice? So let me get this straight. You come begging to me for help, I actually recommend someone for the job, then suddenly you start doubting me?
She's not wrong. She's not wrong.
Not at all. Never. Whatever Lady Guji says, I trust wholeheartedly. Thank you two for your willingness to help. Please follow me.
Okay, let's go, Kato.
Hold on a hot second, Miko. We may be a lot of things, but we ain't exorcists.
Paimon just straight up yelling at Yae Miko. We have no clue about this. Yeah, this is way beyond our level. Yeah, we don't have any clue about this. We need to call Chongyun.
Don't worry. If he wants an exorcism, just grab a handful of salt and mutter some mumbo-jumbo while you're sprinkling it around.
Okay, so you want us to lie?
It's a common trope in light novels, right? You just have to have a bit of bravado. As soon as the protagonist gains self-confidence, everything else just magically falls into place.
This is not a light novel, though. Pretty sure there's more to an exorcism than bravado.
Well, you were the ones who seemed concerned about his situation. Don't you think it would be a little unfair to make me do all the work? Besides, we both know you wouldn't be here at the Grand Narukami Shrine unless you had a request for me too. This is an opportunity to demonstrate that you come in good faith.
This feels all wrong. But you technically have a point, so...
She always has a point.
All right, let's go. Don't worry now, I'll be coming along too.
I love Yae Miko's voice. Oh my god.
Okay, let's follow Yohei and go visit his brother.
All right, let's go, Paimon. We're on the way.
What is going on here? Granted, you can never be quite quite sure what's going on in Miko's mind, but she seems even more disinterested than usual in Yohei's situation. Well, a life's at stake here, so it looks like we'll have to deal with that first before we'll get the chance to ask her about the incantation stuff.
All right, let's go check and see what's going on with this guy.
How strange. My brother's been meditating here pretty much constantly over the past few days, but now he's gone.
Meditating?
Where'd he go?
Yeah, it's something that he suddenly started doing after defeating Domon's disciple. He just sits there alone, talking to himself. It's pretty disturbing, actually.
What if this guy is lying? What if this guy is lying, trying to make up this story about his brother just so he can get what he wants? What if his brother's not even real? What if he's just, be like, hey, help my brother? Well, I guess that wouldn't work, because if Yae Miko would have said, hey, let's go see your brother, I guess that wouldn't have worked out. Maybe he just had this whole, he might just have this whole thing planned. We don't know.
But that's not important right now.
Oh, there
Where
she
the heck
is.
Could he have gone in
I
his
thought she
current
wasn't
state?
coming. I thought she wasn't coming with. I thought it was just us.
This does pose a bit of a problem. If we can't find your brother, well, we can't perform an exorcism with nothing to exorcise, can we? Kato, whatever your name was. Given the circumstances, why don't you start by going to find your brother and also picking up a handful of salt on your way? We'll need to use it during the exorcism.
Yeah, go get him.
Okay. Okay, got it. I'm on it.
Yeah, grab some salt on the way, okay? We need dinner later.
Miko, what about us? Shouldn't we help look for his brother too?
No need. While What's-His-Face is handling that, we'll take a walk around and ask people what they know about the two brothers. Maybe we'll find out some amusing details.
Maybe.
Hello, sir. We'd like to ask you about the Kato brothers.
Yeah, what can you tell us?
Oh, are you debt collectors? Yohei said to tell you not to worry. He'll be able to pay you back as soon as he has enrolled a few disciples.
Huh? Debt collectors? No, we're not here for anything like that.
Yeah.
But, it sounds like Yohei and Shingo have gotten themselves into a bit of a pickle.
That's what it sounds like to me too, Paimon.
Well, yes.
What's your deal?
I don't think there's any disputing that. Those two don't have an ounce of dedication between them. They just hop between ideas and won't stick to anything.
Huh? But Yohei said his brother has always wanted to become a sword master, and even asked Domon to be his sensei.
Yeah, and then there was a duel.
That's true, yes. Shingo begged Domon to take him on, and eventually, he finally relented. But even after convincing a renowned sensei to give him a chance, he was the same as ever, bumming around in class instead of focusing on his training.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
In the end, Domon had had enough and kicked him out. But Shingo was resentful about it. He blamed Domon for not seeing his potential, and even declared that he would challenge a disciple of Domon to a duel.
Wait, what? That's not what we heard.
Yeah, that is not what we heard. Bunch of liars.
Oh, how interesting. We heard a slightly different version. My brother wasn't about to resign himself to defeat. He trained every day as hard as he could and finally proved himself by defeating one of Domon's best disciples in a duel recently.
Ooh, we caught him in a lie.
Yohei said that? That Shingo trained hard. That's ridiculous. He just lay there cussing to high heaven all day, every day. Some training regimen, that is.
So he's lazy.
Yohei did tell me about Shingo winning the fight, but I took it with a grain of salt. You can ask Kenji at the village entrance more about that. He always has reliable information.
All right, let's go talk to Kenji, I guess.
Hey there, we've come to ask you about the Kato brothers.
Yeah, what can you tell us?
Oh, you mean Shingo and Yohei?
Yeah, those two idiots.
Yeah, we heard that Shingo defeated an apprentice of Domon's recently. Is that true?
Yes, it's true. Wait, so are you here because you heard they're starting their own school and you're looking to sign up?
No. That's not what we're trying to do here, Kenji. No. Don't get it twisted.
We're not here to sign up, but we would like to hear more details about the fight.
Yes.
Well, you've come to the right person. I actually went to watch it.
What happened?
I thought it was a joke when I first heard that Shingo was going to challenge a disciple of the Meikyo Shisui art. But when he drew his sword, he became a whole different person.
Ooh.
The way he handled his blade, it was like flowing water. Mesmerizing to watch. Domon's disciple is no pushover, but he was absolutely no match for Shingo.
Ooh, okay, so he's tough.
Is Shingo really that strong?
Sounds like it, Paimon.
Yep, he seemed pretty euphoric after winning the duel, too. He was celebrating very vocally, saying something like, "What a duel. I haven't felt this good in a long time."
Any other details to share? We've heard that Shingo has been behaving rather out of character since then.
Dude, I love Yae Miko's voice. It's like silk. It's so silky smooth. Whoever voice acts for Yae Miko, chef's kiss, like thumbs up. Like that is a silky smooth voice.
I'd definitely say that he has more energy than he used to. In the past, he never used to do much except lie around sunbathing all day. But just yesterday, for example, I saw him cutting down trees for the village head. In the space of one afternoon, he did what most people couldn't finish in 3 days. Not only that, but he managed to fell a lavender melon tree with just one kick.
What is going on with this guy? What in the world?
Quite impressive.
I think everybody's just exaggerating a little bit. A little bit of fibbing. I think they're fibbing a little.
Things got weird after that, though. The village head brought out some tofu for him, and he just flipped out. He shouted, "What is that stuff? Keep that away from me!" and then ran off.
What? Is he allergic to tofu?
Lady Guji, esteemed exorcists. Finally, I found you.
We have found out that you have been lying.
I found my brother. He's at the waterfall. And I've got the salt you asked for, too. Come on, let's go.
Okay, let's go see what's going on.
Oh, as much as I'd prefer to stay and hear some more delicious details, I suppose we'd better be going now that he has been found.
I love Yae Miko.
Look over there. That's him at the waterfall.
Where? Oh, there he is. I see him.
So this is Yohei's brother. Whoa. He's meditating while sitting in a waterfall. That's pretty wild.
Yeah, that is.
Hey, listen. He's talking to himself.
Maybe he's summoning the devil, Satan.
Woo! How's that? Can you feel it?
You need to stay away from the white powder substance. You need to stay away from that stuff, okay? That's bad for you. All right? Yeah, I think he's just, you know what I'm saying, Yuhei.
Can you feel the feeling of manliness?
Manliness? What?
Found your own school. Ha! So shallow. How can a manly man aspire to something so lame?
Drugs are bad, okay, kids? Drugs are bad, just so you know.
Please, spare me.
Is he
Spare me.
shooting steroids?
I can't feel the manliness. I can't even feel the cold anymore.
Do you got what is going on? What is your deal? Manliness?
I can't take anymore. I'm gonna die.
Okay, Yae Miko doesn't look worried at all.
Yohei, save me, save me.
Did you hear that? All the nonsense aside, he's going for help.
He is, but what is he talking about, like his manliness?
Huh? Who goes there?
Nobody. Get back to your manliness.
He stood up, and now he's coming this way.
No, don't come any closer.
What is gonna happen?
Help!
What's happening?
What do we do? Miko, think of something!
Well, she doesn't look worried at all. We're all ready to fight. He's scared to death. Paimon's screaming at Yae Miko, and Miko's just sitting there like,
Oh, poor thing. Yohei, your brother's life is hanging in the balance, and he's using his final breaths to call on you for help. Whatever shall we do?
Oh my God, I love her sarcasm. She is so awesome.
Well, how should I know?
The way it looks to me is that Shingo feels terribly resentful to you about something. Would you mind telling me what that's all about?
Ooh.
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know.
I think you're lying.
You don't know. But surely you should have more insight than anyone else into how your brother came to be this way? Yohei, I suggest you think very carefully before you open your mouth again. This is a life or death situation.
Yeah. Ooh, Yae Miko just straight up calling him out. He's gone crazy. What do you think?
Your brother is your closest relative. You must have noticed straight away when he started acting out of character.
She's like,
And yet, 5 whole days pass before it occurs to you to come and seek help from me. You really expect me not to notice the gaping holes in your story?
Yeah, why did it take you so long?
But
As you wish. It's fine by me if you don't want to tell the truth. But after Shingo dies, you'll be next.
Oh, we're just gonna kill them both, I guess?
It's futile trying to escape. Anywhere in the world you run to, it will be right behind your back. After all, you did summon it together.
Ooh! So they did summon a demon, Satan, together. Did they have to sacrifice goats? Can I know about this summoning ritual? I want to know. Oh, yeah. You got yourself into this. Have fun.
all right, I'll talk. I'll tell you everything. My brother and I used a wishing incantation. We made a wish.
Made a wish from a first-hand guide to summoning spirits?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, the
yes,
book.
That's it. The one that's all the rage right now. You just have to recite an incantation at midnight and your wish will be granted. Just like the book described, we drew the magic symbol, stepped inside it barefoot at midnight, said the incantation, and lo and behold, spheres of light appeared all around us.
They summoned Satan.
After my brother wished to become a swordmaster, it really worked. Out of nowhere, he suddenly had these amazing sword skills. But his whole personality changed too.
Sold his soul to the devil. Why didn't you seek help right away? Why did you wait till now to get him some help?
Because I was worried that if he goes back to normal, he'll lose his skills with the sword. If that happens, it'd ruin our plans to start a martial arts school, and we'd be back to being poor. I just wanted to keep this under wraps until we'd managed to get the dojo set up and paid off our debts.
You're a bad person, Yohei. Fraud. Okay, you're a fraud. You should be locked up. Raiden, Millilith, get him, now.
So then, why'd you go to the Grand Narukami Shrine?
Well, 'cause with the way he's acting now, I was worried that rumors might start spreading that he's gotten involved in the occult arts or something, and then no one would want to sign up as his disciple.
Well, it sounds like you guys have been messing in the occult arts.
So I was thinking that maybe Lady Guji might have a way to get my brother back to normal, but let him keep his sword skills?
Uh-huh.
My, look at you with your ingenious schemes.
Her sarcasm is so good.
Stop deluding yourself. These newfound sword skills are not his. They belong to the spirit that has possessed him.
You're right. We were wrong to do what we did. We had this coming.
If it was me, I'd walk away and be like, you done dug your own grave, bro. You deal with it. You made this mess, now you gotta clean it up.
All right, then. Your turn now, my little friend. Toss the salt, and then draw your sword.
Oh, okay, we're gonna get it on with this demon. Come at me, bro. Well, that was easy. He's out like a light.
What is that?
What is what, Paimon? What is what? Hi!
It's the spirit!
How's it going, bro?
See that? That's what you summoned. And look, now that Shingo's no use, it's coming straight for you.
Yeah, we're just gonna stand back and let it too.
Save me! Save me!
No, I don't think so.
Miko, he fainted. What do we do now?
Let's go have some tea.
We do nothing.
See, I'm on Yae Miko's side.
But you, little one, just a quick fight and this will all be over.
Why do I gotta do it? Why can't you help me out?
Who's this? Ah, a fellow swordmaster.
I'm a little bit more than that.
Come on, fight me.
No problem.
He's coming. Be careful.
Don't worry, Paimon. Don't worry. Just chill out. Let's get it on. And you, 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 and you. Oh, ow, that hurt.
Mind the deluge. Spring forth!
Dissipate.
Be still.
No problem.
That was great! Excellent! Whoop. What a rush!
I'm better than a demon.
I haven't felt this great in a long time.
That kind of sounds like Ito's voice actor.
He disappeared. But he looked pretty content at the end there.
He just wanted a little fight. No problem.
Huh. Well, Paimon sure is confused. Do you know what that was all about?
I am totally in the dark with you, Paimon.
We can talk about it later. They're about to wake up.
What's up, guys?
What am I doing here? Yae? Yae, is that you?
Shingo, are you alright?
Yeah, you're welcome, fellas. You're welcome.
Yae, I had the weirdest dream. I dreamed that I wasn't a useless loser with a sword anymore. I even beat one of Domon's disciples.
Well, technically you did.
I thought we could finally open a dojo of our own now. But then I realized I couldn't control my own body, and there was this voice in my ear talking to me constantly. I was terrified, and I wanted to take control of my body back, but I couldn't. And the voice kept talking about manliness.
Manliness.
Shingo, we shouldn't have made that wish. We summoned a spirit and it possessed you.
Y'all's fault. It's their fault.
Yes, and had we not come to your rescue, your life would have been over before too much longer. Then the spirit would have haunted your brother until he died of fatigue too.
Thank you, Lady Guji, and thank you for your assistance, exorcism experts.
You're welcome, I guess, even though you lied to us.
All right, take him to get some rest. He's very weak right now, having been possessed for quite a few days. He will experience a high fever, but it won't be fatal. Remember, this is the price you pay.
That's right. Tell him, Yae.
At this point, I would normally lecture you on the dire consequences of using occult methods to obtain power that does not belong to you. But I think you get the picture now, don't you?
I think they learned their lesson.
Yes, we understand now. We won't do it ever again.
I hope not.
Thank you, Lady Guji. Thank you, exorcists.
Now just go.
We'll be on our way then. Come on, Shingo.
Bye-bye. Oh, a bunch of idiots.
Miko, would they really have lost their lives if we hadn't gotten involved? And if so, why the heck were you so reluctant to help out?
Right, Paimon?
Oh, they would have been fine. I had to scare them a little, though. Otherwise, I hardly think these two lazy rascals would have learned their lesson.
I love you, Miko.
So, what was it that possessed Shingo?
Look like an old samurai?
You saw it all for yourselves. I'm sure you can figure out what kind of spirit had possessed him, can't you?
Master of the sword, lots of strength and passion, but doesn't like tofu.
Ah! Paimon's got it.
It was an Oni.
Correct. Although it possessed
old
Shingo,
Oni.
it didn't have any ill intentions. As a matter of fact, it actually seemed like it was trying to train Shingo to become bolder.
Huh. Fair enough. But it seemed like it had the opposite effect.
Yeah.
Tossing salt caused it to temporarily leave Shingo's body. Then you exhausted its strength by fighting it, so it disappeared.
No problem.
Even if we'd done nothing at all, Shingo would have eventually become too weak for his body to host the spirit, and it would have left of its own accord.
Oh, then we should have just left him alone.
Of course. It would have been more stressful for Shingo and Yohei that way.
It would have been more fun that way.
Still, the experience may ultimately have been more effective than me scaring them into submission with a little exaggeration.
Oh, Yae Miko just wanted to have a little bit of fun. That's all it was. She knew what was going on, and she just wanted to have a little bit of fun with him.
Whew. Well, the main thing is that nobody got hurt.
All right, seems like we've wrapped up everything here. Come on, off we go.
Oh, on, Miko. You say everything's wrapped up, but are you sure about that?
You mean you disagree?
The incantation they used. Oh yeah. Do you know anything about the book? I bet. Did Yae Miko write this book?
Oh, you mean that they got the incantation from that book? Yes, I know the one.
I bet you Yae Miko wrote it.
Actually, that book's the whole reason we came looking for you at the shrine today. Incantations seem really popular right now.
Human beings don't have powers like us yokai. It's quite understandable for them to be interested in incantations to summon the supernatural.
That's not the point. The problem is that the incantations in the book are actually capable of summoning spirits and stuff. And loads of people are trying it.
So everybody is gonna be summoning these demons, basically. And then you're gonna have a ghost busting problem on your hand.
Even then, humans only have so much strength. Even if they do successfully summon a spirit with the incantation, it won't stay with them for very long. I really wouldn't fret about it.
But who wrote this book?
Yeah, who wrote it?
Why? Don't we think there might be a bigger safety risk here?
Who wrote the book?
What do you think, Traveler?
It does worry me a bit. If Miko says it's fine, we probably don't need to worry. I'm more curious about Miko's reaction.
You're right. Big events in the light novel market should be at the center of her attention, surely.
You would
But
think.
she doesn't seem to care about this book at all.
No, she doesn't.
Lady Yae.
Now,
I
what do you
finally found
want? What is going? Who is possessed now?
Kuroda, what are you doing here?
What is happening?
I'm here to report on Yae Publishing House's sales for the last month. All the numbers are here. Please take a look.
Tell us.
Let me see. What? We're losing market share?
Uh-oh, that's not good. That's not good. They're losing money.
Yes. Overall bestseller, readers' favorite, and trending ranking. We're being beaten in all categories. One book is topping the charts. It's called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits.
All right, we gotta find out who wrote this book.
Both of you, back here now.
No, what? What do you want, Yae Miko? What is it? No, why do you need our help? This is your publishing house. This is your realm. This is your business. What do you want me to do?
Miko? What is it? You have a really scary look on your face right now.
No. That's not how this works.
Things just got serious. A first-hand guide to summoning spirits is an all-round hit, summarily beating the novels of the Yae Publishing House by every analysis.
Oh, so now you care about this book. Define serious.
Just what is that supposed to mean? I worked extremely hard to promote our latest featured work, and now a rival book comes out of nowhere and steals our thunder. If this isn't the very definition of intolerable, I don't know what is.
Oh, what do you want to do about it? What are you going to do about it?
I have to come up with a counterplan, and you are going to help me.
What do you want me to do, and why should I help you? Why should I help you?
Huh? How is this our problem all of a sudden?
Yes, Paimon, exactly. Yell at her.
Paimon, please. Who wrote this book and why? Don't we think there might be a bigger safety risk here?
Well, we were just asking you.
Am I to take it that the safety of the people of Inazuma isn't so important in your eyes after all?
And now she's guilt-tripping us?
Wait, what just happened? Again, you technically have a point, but this feels all wrong.
Miko is guilt-tripping us and helping her.
Nothing's wrong, okay? Come on. We're going to war.
War?
I'm going to head back and make some preparations. Meet me outside the Yae Publishing House.
Oh, I guess I don't have a choice now. We're going to war. What is she talking about?
All right, Miko, we're here. So what's your plan of action to deal with this rival book?
Why don't you take a guess?
What are you going to do? Burn down their publishing house? Burn the books?
I'll give you a hint. It's to do with the Yae Publishing House.
What?
Oh, Paimon knows! Combine the reputation of the Yae Publishing House with the status of Guji Yae and tell everyone that the incantations in that book are dangerous!
Okay, so you're just going to say bad things about the book, basically.
Oh, wow. Your first guess, and you got it absolutely
Wrong.
wrong.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. I could tell by the tone in your voice. Good guess, Paimon.
Yeah! Wait! Seriously? That wasn't it?
Sorry, Paimon.
A first-hand guide to summoning spirits is the hottest light novel right now. If we did as you suggested, we would effectively be advertising to everyone that the incantations are real. In bending over backwards trying to warn everyone about the dangers, all we would accomplish is to create more curious readers ready to try them out. Also, sales for the book would only increase further.
Okay, yeah, that would be pretty catastrophic. Oh, how about we confiscate all the copies?
How about it? Yeah, we're just going to take them all. What are you going to do? Burn them too?
Leaving aside the issue of the enormous manpower and resources such an operation would require, going to such lengths over a light novel would be extremely disruptive to the lives of Inazumans.
But that means there's nothing we can do.
I guess not. What is she going to do? What does she want to do?
Well, I've been thinking. I've read a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. It has many other good qualities besides the incantations alone. The book contains many ancient kaiden, or tales of the supernatural, and is written in a very engaging way. That is why the book has become so popular.
Okay.
I think we're going to have a difficult time trying to rein in its popularity while it's the only work in its league on the market.
Wait, so you mean...
That's right. How do you get rid of the next big thing? You replace it with the next big thing.
So what are you going to do? You're going to plagiarize this book and then just like put your own words in it a little bit and make it a little bit better? Is that what the plan is? What are we trying to summon now?
So what we're going to do is create Inazuma's newest hit novel.
What we are going to do? Am I going to get any royalties off of this book? Am I going to get any doll hairs off of this book? Any Mora? Am I going to make any money on this book? I want a percentage. I want a cut. Okay. If I'm going to help you write it, we can split it 3 ways. Okay. 33% for Traveler. Maybe not 33% for Paimon, and 33% for you.
Smash our rivals' sales numbers and win our readers back. That is how Yae Miko wages war.
You don't get all the money though.
Incidentally, this will also be the best way to combat the influence of a first-hand guide to summoning spirits.
Wait, Miko. So you want us to write a novel?
I've never written a novel before. I could barely read a book, much less write one.
Well, becoming an accomplished novelist certainly isn't an overnight process. But let's not forget that I am the chief editor of the Yae Publishing House. I have my ways. I did say this is what we're going to do. I trust that the word teamwork is in your vocabulary.
Really?
Anyway,
it's not my problem.
There's a submission event going on at the moment. Start by talking to readers and finding out what they're into. When you have an idea of what the current trends are, come back and see me.
Will do.
I'll be at Uyu Restaurant. Find me there when you're done. I will assemble a team, and we can work while we eat.
Sounds like a plan. All right, let's talk to this guy, I guess. Am I talking to him?
I've been reading light novels for a long time now. I'm mainly into big, ambitious fantasy works with an original core concept and good storytelling.
Okay.
These days, though, everyone seems to be imitating each other. Most of the time, I can guess what the story is about just from the title. The only recent book worth mentioning is A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits.
Yeah, what can you tell me about that book?
Not only is it a good story, but the descriptions are really true to life. So much so that I'm almost wondering if maybe the author really has met all those yokai before.
Okay. Now there's one. Who else we got? Nakano? How about you?
The Yae Publishing House has held many writer submission events to date. The winner gets a huge amount of publicity. It's been the ticket to fame for a lot of authors. If you've got a good idea for a story, you definitely don't want to miss out.
All right. Don't want to miss out on that. How about you, Tetsuo?
I'll be honest. I read light novels for the cheap thrills. In most traditional stories, the protagonist usually has this long and drawn-out character arc, usually involving a process of separation, loss, and ultimately growth and renewed strength. It reads well and everything. It's just a little slow-paced for me. By contrast, there's this popular light novel at the moment called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits.
Everybody's reading this book.
Where the protagonist is super strong right from the get-go. That's what I mean by cheap thrills. Action-packed right from page 1.
All right.
The protagonist is a Kitsune who has not only mastered the secret art of incantations, but also tea ceremony, painting, and calligraphy.
Okay, interesting. Go to the submission event to listen what the readers like. Wait. Wait.
The key
Is
to
there
a
another
successful
guy?
light novel is having good illustrations. When to use illustrations, what they should contain, and which artist you should commission for them. These are all key things to bear in mind. Good illustrations can make up for bad writing. But on the flip side, a bad illustration can ruin your novel, even if you have the best story in the world. There's a saying that light novels are essentially a case of buy art, get words free. I'd agree with that. Too bad most of the top artists have jam-packed schedules, so it's extremely difficult to commission them. The illustrations in A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits are incredible, but it's unlike any art style I've ever seen before.
Can we see these illustrations? What does it look like? I want to read this book now.
More light novels than Paimon realized. Let's go tell our findings to Yae Miko.
All right, let's go to Yu restaurant and chat with Yae Miko.
There you are. Let me introduce the team.
Hi!
You've already met Junkichi and Shigeru.
Yeah.
Shigeru is an experienced editor, and Junkichi is the author he's partnered with. Junkichi's working through a creative lull at the moment, but all his past works have been very popular with young people. He's developed a distinct and enduringly popular style. Satomi is Yae Publishing House's ace in the hole. Her specialty is that she can write all kinds of completely different stories and all under different pen names. As for what those names are, well, that's a trade secret.
So she's going to be the one that's writing the book for us?
They will be teaming up with us to collectively create the novel that knocks A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits off its perch. So, feeling better about my plan now?
Good, yes. And that means I don't have to do anything. They can do all the work.
It definitely makes sense.
Now then, tell me what you found out about readers' preferences.
Oh, they like illustrations. They, action right out the get-go.
All very true. An original core concept, a fast pace, quality illustrations, and lots of action. This is the formula that will guarantee good sales numbers.
Yeah, have fun.
More importantly than that, even though it's a work of fiction, we have to deliver a sense of realism.
Paimon followed pretty much all of that, but there's still one question. What are we actually gonna write about?
Why don't you write about Traveler? It's a good story.
For example, we know we need an original core concept, but how do we come up with one?
Before you can answer that question, you have to understand your target audience. Take A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, for example. When I read it, all I find is common knowledge to the Kitsune. But to the general public, it's bursting with new and interesting ideas. It all comes down to the size of the information gap between author and reader. As a traveler, there must be a great many things you know that are complete unknowns to the people of Inazuma. What is commonplace to you may be fresh and original to them.
Okay.
Oh, right! So maybe we can take inspiration from our time in Mondstadt and Lille.
Yeah, wouldn't that be fun?
But that would make it a completely different genre than A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. Is that gonna be a problem?
Not at all. You don't have to worry so much about how to compete with that book. All you have to do is provide some interesting ideas based on your travel experiences. As long as the core content is interesting, my expert team here will be able to flesh out the details.
Okay. Have fun, guys. Have fun writing a book.
Let's start with
Chapter 1. So we're giving them ideas and they're doing all the writing. Reincarnated in another world, encounters with airborne emergency rations. The Work-Shy Bard, The Dragon, and the Grand Adventure. No, I like this one. Reincarnated in another world, encounters with airborne emergency rations.
No one would ever go for that.
Why?
How you tried to play it.
Oh, come on, Paimon. Have a sense of
Out
humor.
of a maximum of 10 points, I'd give that a 9.
Oh, a 9. Okay, she gave it a 9 out of 10.
Is there really flying emergency food in other worlds? How does it taste? And how do you cook it? It's a strong opening. An
That's
easy
funny.
way to grab the reader's attention. Never underestimate
That's
the appeal
funny.
of culinary-oriented subject matter. Food, after all, is a topic that everyone is interested in.
Paimon looked terrified there for a second.
Hey!
Good job, little one. You're not only drawing on your own experiences, but it seems you're filtering them through the lens of the kinds of light novels you've read in the past. I think you really understand what we're trying to do here. Thoughts from the experts? Are we able to work with this general framework to make an interesting story?
You guys got this.
Yeah, we think it works. I tend to overcomplicate the core concept if I'm not careful, so this deals with that problem.
Good luck, guys. Have fun.
That's good.
Write a high-quality book.
Okay, we're done with Chapter 1. Let's move on to Chapter 2.
Chapter 2 would be Liyue, right?
Won't that do for now?
Readers will devour your content a lot more quickly than you'd think. If we don't keep delivering the goods now we've caught their attention, all our hard work so far is in vain. Hurry, Chapter 2, let's go. Can't you see that Satomi is waiting?
Okay, Chapter 2. What are we going to write about?
What's wrong with you? You don't look so good.
My mind's gone blank. I can't think of any more stories. What? We have a
pity.
bajillion stories.
I thought your beginner's luck would carry you a little further before it came to this. But alas, the time has come prematurely.
Before it came to what? What's happened?
Yeah.
The bane of our existence.
Writer's block.
It's your arch nemesis for life, appearing without warning and inflicting a pain worse than death upon the writer. They sell their souls just to get their muse back.
Yeah, that's a common thing.
Sounds awful.
It does. It is awful, Paimon.
When this happens, the best thing you can do is have a bite to eat and take a proper break.
Food.
Boss, get me a plate of fried tofu, and get some kushikatsu for these two.
Ooh.
Just the basic kind will do.
That sounds yummy. What?
Don't worry, this is my treat.
Okay, good. We don't have to pay. Thank you, Yae Miko. That is very kind of you. You're making us work for free, basically, for food.
Your treat? Oh, wait a minute. Miko, we'll be getting paid for all the hard work we're doing, right?
We better. Paimon.
Of course, everyone that takes part in the creative process will be paid.
How much?
All right, cool. Then let's press on, shall we? Don't give up now. For the sake of our paycheck, get your brain going!
Paimon, why are you yelling at me? What is your deal with money? Okay, do we ever find out the answer to that? Like, why is she obsessed with Mora and money? Paycheck. Speaking of Mora.
Ooh, does this mean your inspirations come back?
Took a trip to Liyue. Tour guide turned out to be Rex Lapis. Rock and roll girl? I turned into a Gia Bishop hatchling. Rock and roll girl. Man, these titles are great.
Has more student clubs than you can shake a stick at. And as the new kid on the block, the protagonist is the one they're all fighting over. There's the culinary club, the architecture club, the funerary club,
Funerary
even the
club.
coconut milk research club. But in the end, the protagonist chose to join the rock and roll club.
Coconut Milk Research Club. Oh, Chi-Chi. How I adore you. Oh, the Rock and Roll Club. Oh, my goodness.
Taking a chance on their youthful dreams, 4 newcomers to the academy form a rock and roll band that really begins to take off.
This is great.
Paimon loves it.
I give it a 9.5.
9.5. Ooh.
Classic tale of youth and friendship. It never gets old. I especially like the head of the club. Great character design. She really has rock and roll coursing through her veins. I can almost feel the heat from that fire in her soul. Approved.
Ooh, yay, Yae Miko.
Oh, yeah.
Great. Well, now Satomi can get started on that.
Leave it to me, Lady Yae.
You got this. I believe in you, Satomi.
Let's write about Inazuma in the 3rd chapter, shall we?
Okay,
I can help
Inazuma.
with this one. We can use the Vision Hunt decree or your experience in the Resistance. Any ideas?
Well, a shogun tried to kill me. So stuff this. Come on, let's get rid of the vision hunt degree. Stuff this. Farewell, literature hunt decree. Starting as a resistant soldier. No, this sounds like more fun. Stuff this.
Clearly very closely based on your own personal experience, with no major changes at all.
Well, I'm running low on inspiration.
That's fine. Since it's something that took place in Inazuma, it might actually be more interesting to readers if it's grounded in the truth.
We can tell them the truth.
One thing, though.
What is
We'll
this?
need to rewrite the part about me giving you the Omamori.
Okay.
Let's change it to... The mysterious Lady Kitsune teaches the protagonist a spell that can make their wishes come true. The
Ooh.
protagonist uses this spell to defeat the Raiden Shogun in battle. That should do the trick.
That's a good way to twist it.
Whoa. So we're really going head to head with our rival on this one, huh?
I suppose so. Once they're done writing the manuscript, I'll write the passage where the protagonist recites the incantation myself.
Are we done then? Do you really think this will be able to beat a first-hand guide to summoning spirits?
The content is fine. Now we just need to promote it. I will contact an artist to make some illustrations. I'm positive they will be at least as good as those in A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. We'll also need an endorsement on a paper band around the book. I can get the wonderful Ms. Hina to write that.
Ooh.
She runs a regular Q&A column in That's Life magazine.
That's life?
The people of Inazuma absolutely adore her.
That's actually a good magazine, like, title. Like, what you would call a magazine.
You're free to take a break while the creative
That's
team is
what
doing
people
their work.
say.
But please go by the Yae Publishing House at some point to commission Ms. Hina for that recommendation.
Will do.
Once our light novel is complete, let's meet at the writer's submission event.
Sounds like a plan. You tell Kuroda about the situation. Yes, there's a lot going
Hina
on.
doesn't usually do endorsements.
I don't care what she
But
doesn't do.
Since it's Lady Guji that's asking, we'll see what we can do.
Yeah, go get her.
With Miss Hina getting so popular lately, a lot of people have come to us hoping to do a collaboration. But Miss Hina's not interested in any of it. She still prefers to focus all her efforts on replying to readers' letters, and turns down every promotional opportunity she can.
Okay.
Maybe that's why her fans like her so much. I'm getting off topic here. Anyway, if we can get that endorsement from Miss Hina, you'll definitely get an exposure boost at the beginning. May your light novel sell well and set a new record for the Yae Publishing House.
That's what we're trying to do, bro.
We'll do our best.
That's what's happening, or we're gonna try and make that happen. Here we are. Yae Miko brings the completed
Are you
light
sure
novel.
you'd like to submit this entry? Let me see. The Miraculous Adventures of the Traveler by Thousand Hands.
1,000 hands.
What a strange pen name. Definitely your doing. I haven't been around you so much recently. Paimon's slowly starting to understand your unique tastes.
Yes, very unique, Paimon.
What do you mean, strange? It took a lot of work by a lot of different people to get this thing finished. Don't you think it's a very descriptive pen name?
We'll get this printed as a matter of priority and conduct trial sales in pilot locations throughout Inazuma. I'll announce the sales numbers in 3 days.
It's gonna be top of the bestseller list.
Uh-oh. Paimon's getting a little nervous now.
It'll be fine.
I think this is gonna work.
Yeah, it'll be fine. We have a top-notch team. We're all professionals.
That's right. Be confident in your work. That's exactly how a light novelist should be.
I'm confident.
Okay, then I'll sign you up. Please come back in 3 days for the results.
Will do.
Thank you all for your submission. I wish you the very best of luck.
All right. Do I gotta wait 3 days? Wait for 3 days. Okay. 3 days are up, and we haven't moved.
Ah, you've all finally made it.
Yes. What are the numbers?
Good news, everyone. I just received word that your light novel is flying off the shelves. Multiple sales locations are asking when we'll be printing more copies.
We're good. We're just good.
Ooh, that's great!
Yeah.
This level of success is an amazing accomplishment for a new work. Most new books don't sell 30% of what you've sold.
Yeah, we're just good like that.
I have free copies for each of you here. Please take them. The payment will follow shortly, and I'll notify you to come and collect it when the time comes.
This is all great, but
Oh yeah! The whole reason why we made this light novel was to combat the influence of A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits.
yeah, is that book dropping on the list?
We sold a lot of copies. but it doesn't feel like we accomplished our goal. How do we know whether it worked?
Oh, don't worry. The change is already underway.
Ooh.
Shh. Listen to what the people around us are talking about. The conversation has already moved on, hasn't it?
Oh, so they're not talking about that book anymore. I want to know who wrote that book.
Hey guys, have you heard about this latest Kaidan thing doing the rounds? You just need to recite the incantation from A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits at Midnight, and your wish will come true. Oh, that? That's a throwback. That's old news, man.
Even though it was just out like a few days ago.
No one's talking about that anymore. The secret spells of Lady Kitsune is the new hit thing. I've already memorized all the incantations.
Oh my god.
The secret spells of Lady Kitsune? What's that?
You should go read it.
You haven't read it yet? Okay, so supposedly, if you recite the spell in there on a moonless night, you'll receive protection of the Kitsune and all the other powerful yokai. They can make any of your wishes come true. I heard that the incantations in A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits have weird side effects. This one guy wished for a load of mora and got it, but then one night it all turned to leaves and he developed a high fever.
Oh my god, they're telling stories.
They actually had to use one of the secret spells of Lady Kitsune to get rid of the discomfort.
It's a fictional book. Why are we using things that are happening in a fictional book? That doesn't make any sense.
That proves that the incantations in this book are more potent than the ones everyone was trying before.
That doesn't make any sense.
Pretty much everyone I know is desperate to try it out. Just waiting for a moonless night.
Moonless night.
Really? Well, I better go and prepare too.
Yeah, you go do it, Kazumichi.
Well, feeling less worried now?
Well, little dog's here. Yes, I'm a little less worried, Yae Miko. Good job.
Wow, you're right. Everyone's shifting focus. But what's this moonless night that they're talking about?
Yeah.
Hyman doesn't remember that detail from the brainstorming session.
Well, we got to do something. Creative
this is
ideas.
Something that will become very important to us further down the line. All right, it's time to move on to the next phase of the plan.
Next phase? Next phase, you won. You have a bestseller. Everybody's talking about your book. What more do you want?
There's a phase 2?
That's what I said, Paimon.
Of course.
What does she want us to
Behind
do?
Every book that hits the market lies an author, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. If we leave him to his own devices, he might just write another guide to summoning spirits.
So we got to find out who this author is.
Also, we still need to figure out what his motive for writing it was.
Exactly. That's what we need to take care of next. Fortunately, I've already managed to identify the author. He's a failed light novelist named Tomoyuki.
Tomoyuki.
But when we went to ask him about it, he had no recollection whatsoever of having written the book.
Wait, so does this mean he didn't write it? Somebody used his name to write it?
Yes. This is another case of possession.
Oh!
And this time, whoever possessed him actively sought him out.
Got you.
After his novel submission failed, he was walking aimlessly in Araumi. In frustration, he shouted out, "Please, someone, anyone, help me write a truly amazing novel." After that, he lost consciousness.
All right.
But the spirit that wrote the book has already left him now, right? So what are we supposed to do?
Yeah, what do you want me to do?
Simple. It wrote a summoning incantation in the book, didn't it? So we can just use its own method to make it manifest itself.
Gotcha. So you want us to summon a demon, is what you're saying.
And you, my little friend, are the perfect candidate for this role.
Sounds very dubious. Is it too late for me to back out? Yeah, can we just back out of this?
Oh, what are you talking about? The fun's just about to begin.
Oh my gosh. Yae Miko's excited.
Miko, what is this place?
I don't want to go in there.
The ideal spot for a little meet and greet with a certain elusive author.
No thanks.
This is the place where we are most likely to succeed in summoning the spirit.
You go right ahead.
Really? But it feels so eerie here.
You go right ahead, Yae Miko.
That seems rather fitting, considering that we are dealing with the spirits of the deceased here. What are you so afraid of, honestly? We're finally about to meet the true author of a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. Aren't you excited?
No, not so much. Why couldn't it just be like a normal, house?
Paimon's heart is pounding, but Paimon's pretty sure it's not because of excitement.
Same, Paimon.
Come on, in we go.
All right, I guess we gotta go in.
Hey,
be fine. I'm not going to leave you all alone. Don't worry. The summoning site chosen by Yae Miko. Word on the street is that this is the summoning site with the highest rate of success. Great. Awesome. Ooh, it does look terrifying.
What a weird painting. Miko, do you know what it's supposed to show?
It's cool.
Probably a scene from ancient Inazuma.
It's a good piece of artwork and all.
It's pretty.
It's also kinda eerie, so it's a bit scary.
It's pretty.
Looks like the artist signed their name. Rakusai? It's not very clear.
Let's go inside.
Rakusai.
Look.
Who is Rakusai? Okay, let's go take a look. Do I want to go take a look? No.
This place is huge. Hey, is that a mirror? There's a really weird-looking stool as well. Wonder what it's for.
Ah, I see. This setup is quite handy. Saves me a lot of work. All right, go and take a look around. There should be a mechanism somewhere that makes the whole room move.
One more puzzles? Oh no. Oh, I had to. Oh, I'm such an idiot.
Whoa, it's that painting we just saw. It's turning this way along with the whole wall. It's getting eerie.
It's pretty.
Scarier. What is this place?
Maybe it's got something to do with the mirror that's behind us.
Okay. Next, I will show you a secret Kitsune spell. This painting is a swift summoning medium, which means I'll be able to skip many of the more tedious steps.
All right.
The murky mirror reflects the view of Inazuma in a bygone age. Spirits stirred by the sight of the past will be easily drawn to it.
It's pretty.
You're up next, little one. Come on, sit yourself down here.
Oh, are we going to sacrifice Paimon? Hold on, are we? Surely you're not playing two. We are going to sacrifice Paimon.
Yes. The whole point of a summoning ritual is for a dead person's spirit to possess a living person's body.
Go ahead, Paimon.
You saw what happened to that Oni samurai spirit. After leaving the host's body, he was only able to maintain his form for a very short time before disappearing.
Are we positive that summoning a spirit to possess the traveler isn't gonna have any lasting negative consequences?
Who said we're possessing me? You're the one that we're going to possess.
Oh, you really care about the little one quite a lot, don't you? I'm a little jealous. I wish my friends were caring like that.
Why are we possessing me? Put Paimon in there.
Anyway, are you scared, little friend?
I thought you were talking about Paimon.
It'll be over soon. Just think of it like having a dream.
What do I need to do?
Sit on the chair, stare at the painting, and relax your body and mind. Try and be natural. There's really no need to be nervous.
Okay, sure. I'm going to be the one that gets possessed. Awesome. Here we go. Summoning Satan.
He's sitting inside the painting.
It's pretty.
Huh? Is Paimon seeing things? Did the painting just move?
I didn't see anything. Oh, it did. Oh, it is moving.
Recite the incantation in your heart, little one. Also, you'll need to have some intense thoughts going through your head. A wish, for example.
Okay.
Now, what kind of wish do we think it would take to summon forth the author of A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits? Anyone?
I don't know.
Probably something to do with writing?
Very good. The wish needs to be heartfelt, though, so let me help add a little realism to the equation. The book is selling exceptionally well, Traveler, but we're going to need an outline for Chapter 4 as soon as humanly possible. When is the earliest that you can turn it in by?
Ah, please, someone, anyone, help me write Chapter 4.
The painting is moving again! What the?
Ooh, it's like another dimension. Ooh, Traveler? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is bad. Oh, hi, guys. Hi. What's up? Traveler's actually possessed.
I never thought the day would come when I'd be summoned using my own ritual. Getting a taste of my own medicine.
Ooh.
What have we here?
This is weird.
Another budding writer? What's come over you all? Why is everyone wishing for help with their writing? Are novels so popular in this day and age?
We got you! So you were the one who wrote a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. What are you trying to do, Why'd you put that summoning incantation in the book, huh? What's your game here?
Ooh, this is kind of creepy.
Huh? What's this? Oh, I see. No wonder this felt so familiar. I've walked right into your trap, haven't I?
Yeah.
You ask me what my game is here? Well, of course. It was to use this incantation as a means for all the souls of the departed yokai to make their glorious return to the world and plunge all of Inazuma into a brutal, bloody war.
Ooh.
What? Paimon knew it! You had an evil plan all along!
Well, this is good.
Oh, did you now? Then how naive of you to let me possess this body so easily. I sense, yes, great power within him.
He's not gonna give up our body. Like, what do we do? What are we gonna do?
Good. With this power, no one shall be able to stand in my way.
This is Yae Miko's fault. We should have had Paimon sit there. Awesome. Well, Traveler no longer exists.
Wake up! Quick! Wake up! We gotta stop him!
It's not my fault. You're the one that told me to sit there. Yell at Yae Miko.
It is futile. You shall never wake him again. This body now belongs to me.
Hey! Come on, wake up! Don't let him take your mind! Miko, think of something! Miko!
She's gonna be like, very interesting. What was that? Did you just choke? What's going on? Are you evil? Did you plan this the whole time? Wait. Is Yae Miko possessed? Hold on. Time out. 2 seconds. Did Yae Miko get possessed too? And they put me there is this just to possess me so that they can take over Inazuma and have a bloody raging war? What is happening?
You're laughing?
Yeah, what's going on?
Oh, Rakusai, you haven't changed a bit. You caught on so quickly. Too perfect.
What?
Well, you made the face enough times that I couldn't exactly miss the hint. This is what you were going for, yes?
What?
Never one to stand on the sidelines of a good spectacle, are you?
What?
Always got to dive in and fan the flames, huh? You mischievous little Kitsune, you.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Look what you've done to this little flying one here. Oh, poor thing scared witless.
Oh, we got suckered in.
You were having plenty of fun playing the bad guy a moment ago. Now you're trying to blame it all on me?
Rakusai? Miko, you guys know each other?
Paimon, that is not Miko anymore. Figure it out faster.
Yes, we do. Of course we do.
Oh my god.
Allow me to formally introduce the author of A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, Urakusai.
That's not Yae Miko anymore, right?
No, wait. To be more accurate, it's Urakusai's memory.
Memory? But isn't he a spirit?
Is it Yae? Is she possessed too? Like, is everybody just evil? What is going on?
Spirits, memories, they're just different words to describe the same thing. Something that comes from the ley lines.
Do you remember that recent incident when the Rift Hounds were gnawing at the sacred Sakura's roots?
Yes, I remember. Yes, very vividly. Yes, hated those things.
You witnessed human memories leaking from the ley lines, didn't you?
Yes.
Well, since there are human memories, of course there are going to be yokai memories too. In life, yokai possess supernatural powers, and even when they are a shadow of their former selves from a bygone era, they still have the ability to control whether they are visible or not. Typically, yokai memories survive longer in the world than those of humans.
Okay.
Indeed. Indeed. I was wandering around the sacred Sakura's roots when I suddenly heard someone yelling, "Please, someone, anyone, help me write a truly amazing novel." It piqued my curiosity, so I popped inside his body and wrote a novel for him.
Okay.
So that's how it happened. But why did you include a summoning incantation in the novel?
So did Yae Miko trick us?
Oh, little one. Not to toot my own horn here, but when I was alive, I wasn't just another Kitsune, no. I was a mighty and powerful Daioko. The memories of other yokai can't possess human bodies at will like I can.
It's Yae. She's not opposite. She's just Kitsune. So she kind of, that's how Kitsunes are by nature. So she tricked us, basically. Man.
But with this incantation, they can go one last little joyride in the world for a couple of days. Anything they're still itching to do, they can go and get it done.
But...
Well, what do we do now?
She's trying to say that all the commotion this causes is likely to be a great disturbance to the humans.
Disturbance? I guess you mean that we might leave them with some broken dreams after we leave, hmm? Oh, yes. And they might have a fever or whatever. But you know, I actually think that the most admirable thing about human beings is the way that they go out and shape their fate with their own two hands.
True.
Given that they're not born blessed with the same powers that we enjoy. As for those who would rather draw on external power than seek to improve themselves, it's quite right that they learn their lesson eventually. So when you think about it, we're actually doing the humans a big favor. Miko, you agree, don't you?
Yes, that's what I thought too.
What in the world?
All right then. You finally convinced Paimon. You guys were right.
What are you scared of, little one? Don't be deceived.
Okay, can I get my body? Can Traveler have his body back now?
Miko is actually one of the most powerful yokai out there.
Not only that, Urakusai, but my latest work has beaten that book you wrote, A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, to become the most popular in Inazuma.
That's right. What do you guys say about that?
Of course. You were never one to make extra work for yourself where you can help it. And yet you went to all these lengths to find my painting room, and even took the trouble to summon me. I knew you must have some ulterior motive. You were always the one to pick a quarrel with me when we all used to gather around and share stories. All right. You win, I lose. Happy now?
I still don't know what in the world's going on.
I finally get to hear you say it centuries later. Ooh, I must say it feels good.
I remember when you were just a little girl, always hanging off my shoulders. A few hundred years later, and you're all grown up.
So it's the only reason why. So Yae Miko tricked us into doing this so she could just have a conversation with this ghost?
Oh, Urakusai, how much time do you have left?
Not much. That goes for all of us, actually. We've all got to go back where we came from in the end. Everyone's quite content in many ways, but they still can't help but ask, are we ever going to have another Hyakyako?
What's a Hyakyako?
Don't you worry about that, Urakusai. Arrangements are being made. When my bell rings, it means the moonless night is upon us.
What?
Great. Wonderful. Fantastic.
So all these people are going to be using like the thing that she just wrote in the book because she said you got to do it on the moonless night. So she's going to make a moonless night happen.
Miko, it's been nice.
And everybody's going to be doing their
I'd
things.
better conserve my energy if I want to stick it out until then. So I'll be on my way now.
What in the world?
Right. Goodbye then, Urakusai.
Yae Miko's a trickster.
One last thing.
She's a little tricksy.
I just want to know, have you been well all these years?
I've been great, of course. Every day is a happy one. Especially these days. Not only do I have my light novels, but I've also met these two delightfully nosy outlanders.
Nosy?
And even A is finally starting to come to her senses. Quite a miracle, given how pig-headed she can be.
Oh, well, great. That's fantastic.
Okay, maybe you're not a bad ghost.
Urakusai, you'd be right at home in this era. A great storyteller and artist like yourself would be the Yae Publishing House's ace in the hole. And I would personally be hounding you over your next installment.
She influences people to kind of get what they want them to do, but in a deceiving kind of way. Bye, Urukusai, you weirdo. This whole quest has been weird.
He disappeared.
He's gone. Do I have my body back? Is Traveler back now?
Are you awake? How are you feeling?
Yeah, we're awake. Why is it every time I'm around Yae Miko, I'm like knocked out cold or something?
Are you all there? Here, like last time, repeat after me.
Okay. Oh yeah, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, you beat me to it. Looks like your brain is intact.
I remember that.
So, your first possession, What was it like?
I remember everything pretty clearly. I just couldn't get in on the conversation myself. So he remembers the conversation.
Saves me from having to explain everything again.
Yeah.
Hearing Rakusai admit defeat has put me in the most wonderful mood. In return, it's only fair that we make sure to deliver on what they're all hoping for.
You mean the Moonless Night?
Yes. Though they only represent a tiny proportion of the memories in the ley lines, it will still be quite a sight to behold when the time comes. Since you've come this far, why don't you do one last thing for me, I'll need your help with the ritual.
What do you need my help for? You've already tricked me.
You cannot be serious, Miko. After all that, you still have more errands for us?
Exactly, Paimon. Yell at her more.
You guys teamed up to scare Paimon just now. If you think Paimon's gonna do anything you ask for, think again!
Yeah, Paimon, I don't blame you.
Aw, come on. I'm really only asking you to finish what you started. Besides, your paychecks are still in my hands.
Really? You're gonna blackmail me?
Paimon's paycheck?
Rude. My paycheck?
Well, there's no way out now. We're in too deep.
We're in too deep. All right, I guess, if we're gonna get paid. All right, we're back.
Well, hello there, my little helpers.
Hi.
So nice of you to join me. You're right on time, too.
As if we had a choice. We just want our paychecks.
Yeah, I just want to get paid.
So, Miko,
Give me my money.
what do we have to do to make this Hyakyako happen? Also, to be clear, we actually have no idea what it even means.
No clue.
It might sound ominous, but to put it simply, the Hyakyako is just a gathering of the yokai.
Okay.
Back in the day at yokai gatherings, once everyone had had plenty to drink, one by one they'd start soaring into the sky with their yokai powers. There were so many of them that their silhouettes would block out the moon. But now, the yokai memories that leak from the ley lines are weak. They are no longer able to fly.
Gotcha.
So I will be performing a convocation ritual for them, gathering all the wandering memories together in one place.
All right.
When the time comes, they will gather in the sky above the Grand Narukami Shrine. Once their energy is spent, they will be satisfied and return to where they belong.
I see. I understand.
All the preparations for the ritual have actually been made well in advance. Remember the incantation and the mention of Moonless Night that I added to our novel?
Yes.
Oh, yeah! Something about reciting the secret spells of Lady Kitsune on a moonless night.
Yep.
That's the one. Actually, it's not a wish-granting incantation at all. It's a spell to help calm the ley line memories. When that time comes, let's all pitch in and help send them on their way.
What do you need from me?
I will start the ritual preparations shortly, and at that time, I need you to do two things. First, tell the shrine maidens to leave the mountain.
Okay.
During the Hyakyako, a whole swarm of yokai memories will be hanging around in the air above the Grand Narukami Shrine. Having the shrine maidens leave avoids the bothersome issue of someone potentially getting possessed.
Okay, so the shrine maidens have to leave so they don't get possessed. Paimon looks absolutely terrified.
After that, I will commence the ritual, and the memories will begin to congregate. This will take some time. I need you at the foot of Mount Yogo during this part to keep an eye on nearby monster activity.
Okay.
The memories are normally dispersed and don't pose a threat. But when their energy is concentrated, it is likely to disturb the monsters. They may see this as an opportunity to try and make it up the mountain. I need you to fend them off so that that doesn't happen.
No problem.
All right, got it. Then what?
Well, if at that point you felt like coming to the shrine and getting a close-up view of the yokai, I wouldn't say no.
Yeah, we can do that. I want to get a close-up view of the yokai.
Okay, let's get going.
Let's go.
Descend the mountain?
Yes.
Are those Lady Kuji's orders?
Get out of here.
Yep, Miko said the ritual she's gonna perform soon might pose a physical danger to you all.
Go away.
I see.
Get off the mountain.
I'll evacuate everyone right away. What about you?
Don't worry about us.
We'll be taking care of a couple other things for her. And once we're done with that, we're gonna come back and do the ritual together.
Because we want to make sure she's safe too, because we want to see the yokai. Well, we want to make sure she's safe too.
Lady Kuji places great trust in you.
She does.
Lady Kuji's never allowed anyone else to be in her presence when she's conducted rituals like this in the past. Thank you for helping with the ritual, and good luck.
Okay.
Don't worry, we're much stronger than we look.
We are. We got this.
Miko's about to start the ritual. Come on, let's go deal with the monsters down the mountain.
Monsters down the mountain. All right, we're on the way. As night falls, the monsters slowly congregate in this area.
Monsters look really riled up.
Oh, great. We can't let them up the mountain. Let's get rid of them for Miko.
Yep, let's get rid of them as fast as we can. Then we can get back in time to see the yokai.
No problem.
All right, here they come.
Easy peasy. Let's go. Let's get it on. She's not wrong.
That's the last of the monsters.
We fapped away. We fapped them all away.
How long do you think the ritual is?
Ugh.
Let's head back to the Grand Narukami Shrine and take a look.
Okay. Whew, that was fun. Man, that was... They all came at me at once.
So many! They're everywhere!
Ooh.
Yes, the memories of the yokai. They haven't been able to relax and soar through the air like this for a long time. Come with me.
Hey guys! Hi! Come with... Yae Miko?
You all right, little one? You look a little nervous.
It's just, Paimon's never seen anything like this before. Whoa, they've really blocked out the moon!
Moonless night. Okay.
It does look a little intimidating, doesn't it? But I know them. They may be loud and brash at times, but they are good and brave souls. Even after losing their lives in a brutal war, they have never given in to grief or despair. Alas, their time is short.
Ooh. So pretty.
Do they really have to go?
It's a feast, and all feasts come to an end. Since you're sorry to see them leave, why don't you do the recital along with me?
Okay.
O Hakushin, cause of this enchantment, in reverence I perform this rite.
In reverence, I perform this rite.
To be a guiding light.
Really pretty.
Look! Lights are coming from Inazuma City!
Yeah. So she like manipulated everybody to do this. Yeah.
Recite the secret spells of Lady Kitsune tonight, and our wishes will come true.
So she set this all up. That's really cool.
Hakushin, cause of this enchantment.
I perform this rite to be a guiding light. Your unrivaled power will be honored eternally.
Hakusai. You asked if I was doing well. Really, every day is a happy day for me. But watching you all leave now, I can't help but feel a little lonely. Just a little, of course.
That's so freaking pretty. Wow, that was a great cutscene. Dude, that was awesome.
The ritual went very smoothly. Thank you both.
Are you all right, Miko?
Oh, I'm great.
Dude, that was so cool. That was so cool. So she kind of just manipulated everything in this book. So everybody did when the moon this night came on, all of Inazuma did the incantation for the Yokusha. That was awesome. That was great. That was great. That was great. It had a lot of loose ties in the quest, but at the end it all comes together. It all came together and you kind of finally figured it out what is actually happening. You know what I mean?
But the look on your face just now.
I'm fine, seriously. Really, No. Honestly, you two.
What? What are you yelling at us for?
Miko.
Fine. Well, if you're dead set on doing something for me, you can treat me to a meal.
Do you want some tofu?
Sure, no problem. A meal it is.
A meal? It's a deal.
Okay. Well, see you soon then.
Don't forget to pay us. All right, we're here at the restaurant.
Wait is unbearable. How is the next chapter of the miraculous adventures of the traveler not released yet?
I'm sorry, guys.
It was quite a surprise when the moonless night finally came.
Yeah, that huge black cloud over Mount Yogo that night. It just seemed to form out of nowhere.
But then nothing happened after I made a wish using the method in that book.
Yeah. I guess light novels are just fiction after all, huh?
That night was definitely the nail in the coffin for the incantations from novels fad. Still, something tells me the miraculous adventures of the traveler will remain an interesting series for a long time to come.
Yeah, we got a long way to go.
Huh? Paimon can't see Miko anywhere.
Where'd she go?
Guess she's not out here.
She's tricking us again.
Maybe she went inside already. Let's head in and look for her.
Okay.
My little friends. There you are.
Yeah, what would you like to eat?
Miko, what is this? You started eating without us?
I did, yes. You're paying after all.
Did you order everything on the menu? Good God!
The thought of being able to eat the most expensive dishes and drink the finest sake, all for absolutely free? Oh, I just couldn't wait any longer. Boss, see these two faces here? Remember them. They're the ones picking up the bill later.
Oh, really? Really?
Alrighty.
Wow. Well, looks like we're not getting paid from our book after all.
What's gotten into you? Come on, sit yourselves down. You have to try this fish. It's found exclusively in the waters around Seirai Island. They shipped it to Inazuma overnight, and it was still alive right up until I ordered it.
So it's like a $5 million fish is what you're saying.
Or maybe you'd rather try this? I know. I normally can't bring myself to drink sake this expensive either.
Oh my God, you're spending our money.
If you don't drink alcohol, that's fine too. There are all kinds of fruit juices covering the whole price spectrum.
Bro.
Miko, you are outrageous.
Right, Paimon, yell at her more.
Last time we were here working on the novel, all you ordered for us was the plainest kushikatsu.
Strange. I remember no such thing.
I remember kushikatsu and fried tofu. That was it.
Oh, so what? You did offer to treat me to a meal, didn't you? Anyway, I am something of a VIP, you know. Wouldn't you find it embarrassing to treat me anything short of lavishly?
I'm the real VIP. I took down a shogun. We saved Inazuma from the Vision Hunt decree. Like, I'm the only VIP here, okay? Yae Miko, you've been here forever. You've been here forever. I'm new and I have saved your country, and this is how I get treated?
Miko, this meal is going to be super expensive. Aren't you afraid we won't be able to afford it?
Well, we can just get Zhongli out here. Let's call him over. He can, order more stuff and then figure out a way to pay for it. I don't know. Where's Child when you need him?
Don't you worry about that. You can most definitely afford it. They're still printing your light novel by the batch, you know. You have quite the generous payment due.
What?
Yeah, but we're gonna spend it all on this food.
Darn it!
Kitsune, she's a fox. We've been taken for a ride.
Oh, the looks on your faces right now. Too perfect.
You little jokester, little trickster.
Oh, by the way,
Can't trust Yae Miko.
Since nobody's wishes came true on the moonless night, novels with incantations are no longer in vogue. So you'll have to come up with something new for the next chapter of The Miraculous Adventures of the Traveler. The deadline is looming. I'm counting on you.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do nothing for you anymore. That was a really good story quest, though. That was great. It all came together at the end. We learned a lot about Yae Miko and like what she's kind of about. She's a trickster. She's a Kitsune. She's a fox. She's a manipulator. That's what she does. But I don't think she means it in a mean or hurtful way. It's just her way of getting to go about things. Does that make sense?